Hey there guys, and welcome back to another World of Tanks video. This time I'm in my T37, which is T6 American light tank. And as you can see, we're on the map Prokhorovka. And to start with, I'm going to the usual scouting spot, which is around, I think it's either them bushes there or there. I think it's them bushes there, but yeah, but the main reason I went there this game is because, well, I noticed, look at the enemy team, they don't really have any scout that probably has a clue what he's doing. They only have one at that, so I thought, you know, best to go to this position. If I do see a really good scout player, I'll kind of think twice about going there because I really don't want to run into him going to this bush and getting absolutely destroyed myself. And this Crusader, don't really know what he was doing. But you can see I'm with my teammate again. He has a bit more of a successful game than the CDC one that I recently uploaded. And now people are spamming the map for me to scout, even though this is kind of what I'm doing. I'm just passively scouting, sat here waiting. My friend went to the mid-ridge. I'm just sat here chilling. The Crusader's brain just can't handle the pressure and he just goes full retard. I decided to take the shot because I do have a pretty good camera rating in this tank, especially with a camo net as well. But yeah, we already have a teammate that he team killed the Crusader. Didn't actually notice that. But it's a 57% chance to win, so this game is fairly standard, but as you can see we get spotted there, so I do pull back, and at this point I thought to myself, oh fuck, I'm so screwed, but fortunately for me the enemy can't hit anything for shit, so that was pretty useful for me. You see there the M4, or the T34 just missed us if one of them was out for the howitzer. The 85's dead now, so he isn't going to be too much of a problem. As you've probably noticed on the score, that the T29 is pretty much their best player they have, other than the M4. I'm trying to penetrate this guy because I am shooting it in through a bush, but it's pretty hard to pen his whole armour. And it's frontally angled to me, let alone when it's angled. I mean, I have to hit his machine gun port, so I do load a premium shell, then I just fire at this guy and hit his tracks. It sucked. But hey, that 281, he's not a great player, but he is a bloody annoyance in this game, I'll tell you that much. But this is quite a slow game to begin with anyway. I mean, I have no idea what this T29 is doing, he just doesn't really know where or what to do. And I think, I'll pull back from the bush. I think I'll shoot the Firefly. I definitely hit him once, maybe 2 or 3 times, or 2 times because I'm only have fired. Definitely hit him once though. And right now I'm trying to figure out where the hell this guy is. I'll let my binoculars activate. And we do spot the Firefly again. We have a bit of trouble hitting him at the start. Then all of a sudden I'm like, wait, what is a KV1? It's just a completely stuck KV1 rolling up for the middle. And I'm sat there thinking to myself, how the fuck am I bouncing off a KV1? I was like, it's a KV1. I was like, how am I ricocheting off this retard? Like, I was just so confused. I was like, it's got like 85mm hull armor or something like that. Kind of it's slightly angled, but I have more than like I have like double the penetration of that tank, of its armor at least. I think the shack has 150 pen, so. Right now we are engaging the Tiger 1, but I'm having a bit of trouble penning him, and it was doing my bloody head in. I didn't load gold because, you know, I'm not that much of a shit player. And then we end up killing him. So boom, this game's going pretty well. I mean, it could go either way at the minute. I'm sat here wondering myself, I was like, where is this Tog? Because I mean, Tog is an okay player. Well, he's not. He's damn right terrible for the amount of games he's played. But Yeah, I think he ends up. I think he's on this flank, but he's just sat right at the back, where he's still making his way here. If I am correct, then, huh? It's like holy shit, that guy's slow. But as you can see, right now I am kind of running out of ammo at the minute. All I have left are 13 standard, 14 APCR, and 3 HE. So I do believe I told my friend to go up and try and spot the Firefly. Then I see the Tog and I'm just like, oh god, Tog. Because everyone loves to shoot at Togs. It's just a big fat and juicy target that has absolutely no fucking armor at all. So it's like, yay! It's just like 1400 hit points of just free damage for everybody because, well, he doesn't even know what's going on. From here on out, it really is just pretty easy. Poor Tog. He didn't have a good day, bless him. So what I was thinking right now is we need to kill that T39 because he is like the biggest problem at the minute. Is there any good player they have left? And I'm wondering where he is, and he went all the way over there for some strange reason or other. So I'll let some gold here to try and get the kill, and I got the kill. So boom. And these guys are telling us to hurry and cap, so I think about going to the cap, then I'm just like, I was like, I'll go spot. I was like, screw this. Don't need to do that. So I think I told my friend to go onto the cap circle. I'll start to go up to the middle. And to try and spot the E25 and the KV2 and the Bishop. That's for some reason just sat in the middle of the field. I don't think he actually moves when he's got respotted. Alright, no wait, I think he actually does. Maybe. I'm not too sure. But you can see we've only got one AP shell left. After this it is on to the APCR. Which is quite annoying. And I know for a fact the E24's in the hill because I think he's blind firing my friend in the cap circle. So I tried to spot him by doing that, but then I just kind of think, you know what, screw this, I'm just going to bomb it under the hill, and then they won't be able to get me without doing something stupid and flinging the tank off the hill, which will kill them from full damage or, you know, will hurt them a lot. But I go for the E25, get the shot, and then I start hitting the KV2. Then we bounce an APCR shell, which sucks. And then we literally, this was where I just got really depressed because if I got that kill I could have got the top gun, but yeah. And right now I'm loading HE. HE on this tank isn't particularly great, but I didn't really want to load APCR against a Bishop. I'd rather just splash him with some HE shells because I was like, why not? And I think I do end up going for the ram kill because why not? And that's how that game ended, guys, you know. Ended up ramming the artillery to death because why not? Why wouldn't I ram him? I mean, it was pretty damn hilarious to do it. And yeah, came out that game with 5 kills, almost 2,000 damage. Mastery badge, maybe, what's it called? High caliber. I'm not too sure, but I do have another replay for you guys, so stick around and I'll be back in just 2 seconds. And I'll press the spacebar. Yeah, that's typically like what I do. So yeah, see you in a second. Right, guys, so here we are with a second replay, this time on the northwest map. Now this game was a particularly good game for me. I mean, we have a 79% chance to win, so I mean the enemy team would stand a chance, but I mean, yeah, we have a Unicom E25 and the enemy top tiers are pretty bad compared to all of our tanks, but this game was still quite good. I mean, I ended up getting quite a bit of damage done for being in the tank I was in, and I mean, as you can see, hardly any tanks went down the bottom, and I think only me and my friend Trey, I think we're the only people on this flank that actually do anything. I think the rest of them either die or, I know the T29 or the Churchill basically just sit back here and don't help in any kind of way, so I was like, alright. But it was pretty cool. Quite a good game. And right now I'm just rushing up into the usual position I go if I have a reasonably fast tank that can push like 50+ kilometers an hour, so I can get here before anyone knows I'm here. I mean, this position is pretty decent because, well, no one knows. No one ever thinks to check that. I mean, that Lux doesn't even spot me when I'm just sat there in the open. I mean, like, I have such a good camera aim. And I believe the Cromwell just shot the Nassau. All the other way around. But hey. I mean, look at this little guy. The guy in the T20 next to me, he is quite a good player. But, you know, it's a T20, it's not a very great tank. It's not played it, but I've played the T21, so I'm guessing it's just the same, but with a slightly better gun. And there's the Jagdpanther. He's not having a particularly great day at the moment. And Trey got a bloody high roll. He got 240 something, which the average damage on that gun is 220, which is very good. But as you can see, the team in the south are literally just crumbling at the moment. This E25 can help them out and do some serious work. I mean, yes, you could carry that flank pretty easy. But right now, I do believe Trey is going down to where the T25-2 is to put some pressure on the enemy because he does have pretty decent armor in that tank to be able to pressure them. And this guy in the Tiger P, statistically, he's not very good. He is a bit of a idiot, if I do say so. Because he does sit there aiming at Trey for like how long, and then that guy goes in front of him and takes the kill. It was pretty hilarious at the time. The T25-2 just goes forward and yeah. And it's like either I have him inspired, or this guy is just a complete donkey because he's just letting me shoot him in the drive wheel, which is eventually going to track him. And then when I track him, he's going to be fucked. And I think he is, in fact, tracked now. No. He actually wasn't tracked the entire time. I could have sworn I tracked him. Maybe he is just that retarded. Like, you fire, you have like an 8-second reload on that tank, and you just sit there. It's like, why? Why would you do that? And you can see what I mean here. The whole of our team on this flank did die. These two guys with all of their HP basically just sat there and did absolutely nothing, which, you know, I was like, whatever. The E25 and the SU-1-244 probably do have the bottom flank pretty easy, but right now it is just a case of trying to get this Jagdpanther to shoot me. And I have no idea what this guy was trying to accomplish. I mean, you're in the T20, even if you are just showing your turret, it doesn't have any recognisable armour. And that's when I realised I was scared of the Jagdpanther for no reason, because he was completely stock. He only had the 75mm, so I was like, yeah. We killed the T20, the Jagdpanther's dead. I'm on 1000 damage so far, and right now I did notice that the IS was on the map there, and I was like, oh hello Mr. IS. I was like, how are you doing? Oh, you're dead. I mean, for a 79% chance to win, this was quite a close game. I mean, it wasn't a complete steamroll. I mean, if the guys in the south didn't hold up, they were doing quite bad for us. The T29 and the Churchill. I mean, the Churchill probably did 0 damage. Fair enough, he's a new player, so still learning the game and all that. See, it doesn't bother me when people have low statistics and they've got like a couple thousand games, great. But it's when people have like 20 to 40,000 games and they're just completely shit still. It's like, how? It's like, how have you not improved? It's just mind-boggling at times. And then I rammed that guy. So I do think at that point Trey was like, I'm going to get the kill, and I was like, no you ain't. And I was rammed him with my tracks. Which was pretty hilarious, and that's it for this series of replays. Then I guess. I do have some more replays coming up soon. I'm willing to get them out quickly before Wargaming decide to upload the 9.7 patch. God knows when that'll be, because last time it took about 6 years to get 9.6 out to an A, but hey, what do I know? But yeah, I will be back in a second and I'll show you guys the post-game results. Right guys, so this is the results of the games. This is the first one here, the Prokhorovka one. You can see we got 15 grand. We did spend 20 grand on ammunition, which isn't that bad. And you can see we hit practically the entire enemy team, spied a hell of a lot of them. And in the final score, you can see I came top on damage, Trey came second on damage. As I told you before, he's not that much of a bad player. He doesn't have his games where he's good, so sometimes he gets very unlucky. But yeah, we got Master Badge, we got all them random badges no one really cares about. Didn't get any high calibers, unfortunately. And this is the Northwest map you just seen, or video you just seen, should I say. Got 3600 XP compared to 4000, which is still pretty good. And these are both for the doubles, so these were separate days, obviously. Spent 7 grand on premium ammunition, normal ammo. Didn't really spend that much. And came third on damage. Trey came fifth on damage. It was an awesome game, an awesome tank. I do have the M41 Walker Bulldog now. We'll be trying to get a Master Badge in that and have some awesome games in that tank. So thank you guys so much for watching. I will be uploading some more replays when I have the chance. I'll see you guys next time.